A man secretly locked his elderly mother in the cellar and forbid anyone from seeing her. Strangely, he brought her delicious meals every day. Then one day, the king ordered that everyone make a rope from ashes. If they couldn't do it, the entire village's farmland would be seized. The villagers tried everything but couldn't figure it out. One day, when the man brought food to his mother, she noticed the frustration on his face and asked him what was going on. The man explained the situation to her, and she told him that if he soaked the rope in salt water and then burned it, the rope would stay the same shape. The man followed his mother's advice and managed to make a rope in the shape of ashes. He saved the entire village's farmland. But soon, the king gave another order. Villagers had to thread a line through curved bamboo. Everyone was stumped. The man once again turned to his mother for help. She told him to catch a spider, tie the line to it, and let the spider crawl across the bamboo. Word quickly spread to the king. He wanted to reward the man with gold, but the man refused. Instead, he asked the king to pardon him for his crimes. It turned out that the country's law required elderly people over 60 to be abandoned in the mountains to starve to death in order to save food. The man didn't want to do this, but he had no choice but to obey the king's command. However, as he walked his mother up the mountain, his heart grew heavier. He remembered how, every holiday, his mother would buy him new clothes, and tears started to well up. On the way up, his mother kept breaking off branches behind him. He asked why, and she said she was worried he wouldn't be able to find his way back in the dark. Hearing this, tears almost streamed down his face again. Finally, they reached the deepest part of the mountain. The man gently laid his mother down but couldn't bring himself to leave her. His mother urged him to go home early while she spread out a blanket, waiting for death. In the end, the man decided to return home. On the way back, he suddenly tripped and fell by the side of the road. Snow was falling from the sky. Looking up at the snowflakes, he knew his mother must be freezing. Determined, he decided to defy the king's orders. He ran back, carried his mother, and headed home. Eventually, he made it back home and hid her in the cellar. When the king found out that the answers to both challenges came from the man's mother, and after hearing about the man's devotion, he was deeply moved. He decided to abolish the law that abandoned the elderly. When the man returned home, the first thing he did was pull his mother out of the cellar. Finally, he could peacefully be with her.